of beginning the life of Rome. The Trojans had put out to sea from Sicily. They were just out of sight of land, the bronze-plated oars churning the salt water to foam, and they were happily hoisting sail when Juno, perpetually nursing her heart's deep wound, spoke to herself. I vanquished? I to abandon the fight, lacking even the strength to keep Troy's prince from making Italy? The fates forbid me, indeed. Yet they never stopped Minerva from gutting the Argives' fleet by fire and drowning all of them, merely because one man, Ajax, son of Oileus, he alone went mad and sinned. She borrowed Jupiter's devouring fire and sped it from the clouds. She shattered the ships and tore up the surface of ocean with winds, and when Ajax, pierced through the breast by the lightning flame, was breathing his last, she caught him up in a tornado and impaled him on a pointed rock. Yet I, in my stately precedence, queen of all the divine, I, the sister and wife of Jove, have been making war for all these years on a single clan. Will anyone again pay reverence to Juno's majesty, or lay his offering on her altar in humble prayer? Debating so with herself in her fiery brain, she went straight to Aeolia, where the storm clouds have their home and mad winds are bursting to be free. In the great spaces of a cavern they wrestle and hurricanes roar, but Aeolus, the king who rules them, confines them in their prison, disciplined and curbed. They race from door to bolted door, and all the mountain reverberates with the noise of their resentment. But Aeolus, throned securely above them, sceptre in hand, tempers their arrogance and controls their fury. Otherwise they would sweep violently away with them every land, every sea, and the very depths of the sky, and drive them all through space. Foreseeing this, therefore, the Father, with whom is all power, banished the winds to that dark cavern, and piled above them a mountain mass, appointing a king over them who, under a fixed charter, would know how to hold them confined, and also, when so commanded, to give them a free rein. To this king of the winds Juno now made her submissive appeal. To you, my lord Aeolus, he who is father of all gods and king of all men has given authority to lull the waves or to rouse them with a wind. Now, a certain people whom I hate are sailing on the Etruscan sea, and conveying Troy itself and the vanquished gods of Trojan homes to Italy. Smite, fury, into your winds, sink their ships, make the sea close over them, or drive them apart, pitch out their crews, and scatter them on the deep. I chance to have 14 sea nymphs of striking beauty, and Deopia is the loveliest of them all. I shall assign her to be yours in lawful marriage, and in return for your great goodness to me she shall live out with you all the years to come, and make you father of splendid sons. Replying, Aeolus spoke thus. Highness, your sole task is to decide what your wish is to be, and my only duty is prompt obedience to you. I owe to you all my authority in this little realm of mine, for it was you who won for me Jupiter's favor. I owe to you my place at the feasts of the immortals, and from you I hold my power over storm clouds and over storms. This said, he swung his trident round where the shell of the cliff was thin, and struck home. The winds formed line and charged through the outlet which he had made. With tornado blasts they swept the earth. They swooped down on the sea. Winds of the east and the south, and the African wind with squall after squall, came tearing from their depths, and set the long rollers rolling to the shores. Now men were shouting, and tackle shrieking. In a moment the clouds had wrested from Trojan eyes the sky and the light of day. A blackness as of night fell on the ocean. The thunder cracked in heaven's height, and in the air above a continuous lightning flared.